running, panting heavily, running more, taking a glance back now and then to see if my brother was following close behind me. The air was cold and windy, but we were running so fast. It might or might not have been the wind. The grass ahead of me was swaying slightly, but the surrounding tree leaves were not. Suddenly, something crashed me from behind. I ran into a tree and tumbled down onto the grass face down. I crashed onto the ground and thrashed around wildly when I felt someone's hand on my shoulder. It took a while for me to calm down. I was at the temple ground still. They had me lying on a wooden cot and I had fallen down while dreaming. Yes, dreaming. It was hard to describe the feeling. Now I know it was a dream. But still, even thinking about the running made my stomach fall some unknown depths. The fear I felt during the dream was intense, primal. The more I thought about it, the more I remembered. It took me 2 more days to come to my senses fully. For those 2 days, I asked the villagers guarding the temple to see my mother and brother. They never bothered answering. They just mixed a potion and boiled it for me to drink if they noticed I was awake. The foul tasting potion knocked me back into sleep, so I tried not to move when I woke up. I just stayed unmoving thinking and rewinding the new nightmare I had just lived through. When the village elder came to visit me with the temple's priest, I asked him again where my brother was. The villagers around him shuffled around nervously and all fell silent. The elder tried to smile gently, but it looked as deceiving as a rain cloud during midsummer. He told me softly that I didn't have a brother. I shouted at him and I tried to sit up, but the priest said I possessed by something near the hill and rubbed me some sacred ash on my forehead. The villagers immediately restrained me. One of them touched my wounded ear and the pain almost knocked me out. They force fed me the potion to make me sleep and never allowed me to leave the temple grounds. But when the commotion happened, the elder and the priest were glancing nervously to the east where the hill was. I didn't need any more confirmation that they were lying. A bunch of superstitious shitheads, I thought before I went back to sleep. But I also realized drowsily that this was not just superstition anymore. 3 days before, it was around 5 a.m. when we woke up. The farmers tended to the crops early in the morning, so we had to get out of the village before sunrise. We were already on the edge of the palm forest when the sun came up. My brother's red hair shined brightly in the morning sunlight. We both had distinctive brown, but my brother's hair was reddish brown, as red as the mud our villages ploughed on. Our classmates used to make fun of us, calling us Sembatai, but we never cared. It came from our father. Our mother always said fondly. Other than that, she never told us anything about him. So our plan was simple. Go near the hill and take something, a rock or a rare tree leaf or anything to bring back as a proof to the villagers before mid-afternoon, just to rub it in their faces. Simple. We entered the forest and the morning sun shined brightly on our faces. The hill was straight ahead and there was no visible pathway, so we just started walking towards the hill. I had brought some water with me and my brother had some dried up pumpkin seeds and some groundnuts for snacking. We walked till those were finished, but we were still a long way away from the hill. When we drank last of the water, we were both visibly nervous. We had planned to snack on those during the return trip.